Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can connect your domain to your AAPanel and secure it with SSL and run it on your own domain instead of the VPS IP address. There will be 3 steps in this process. First will be adding a subdomain, or in your case, you can add your domain. Second step will be configuring the settings to attach a domain with your AAPanel and then installing the SSL certificate. So here is the step-by-step process. I'll take you completely from A to Z to how you can point your IP address to your domain, how you can connect your domain to AAPanel, how you can secure it with SSL. And this will be the complete package, and after that you don't have to watch any of the video on the internet. Those who claim we can install and connect to the domain with the AAPanel, they actually don't know anything about this. This is the only video you need to watch, and you have to watch it carefully, and you have to give the attention to minute details so that you will understand the process of connecting it and securing your IP address. So here we go. First, what you have to do is you have to come to your this dashboard where you can see the AAPanel and ensure that you are on the same IP address. Not same, in your case it will be different, but the IP address should look like this. This should be your port, and then there can be a security number or any string. And when you are in this page, from here the process starts. First, what you have to do is you have to ready a domain, and for that you can use any of the domain provider, and you can connect this IP address to that domain so that we can use our domain and attach to the server. For that, what you have to do is you have to copy this IP address, and the first step will be to attach this IP address to your domain so that you can access this IP address via that domain. And instead of this IP address, you will see the domain name here. Whatever will be your domain name, you will not see this, then you will see your domain. And currently it is showing not secure, but still there is HTTPS in the URL, but it is showing it's not secure. In your case it might be different or it might be same, but the process will be same. And the first step will be to point the domain to this IP address. So we'll connect to this IP address and we'll straight go to our domain provider, and we'll go to DNS or name server or DNS record management panel. And here what you have to do is you have to add this IP address to your domain. How you will do this? If you have a main domain or you want to create a subdomain, the instructions are same for both, but there's only one thing you have to make sure, that whether you want to connect it to your subdomain or to your domain. If you want to connect to your IP address to domain, then what you have to do is you have to select the A record here, then in the name you will select @ and then you will paste the IP address that your panel is using here. Remember this, you have to copy this IP address, the string or the number that you are seeing between those two double slashes and this colon. You don't have to copy this 33416. You have to just copy this IP address only. And then what you will do is you'll go here, and here you'll select the type as A, name as @ so that it will point to your main domain, not to your subdomain. Then you will paste the IP address and you will add the record, and then the record will be added like here, A @ then it is pointing to some other IP address. I have not used this this IP address to connect it to main domain. This is connected to something else, but in your case the process will be same, and you will see your IP address here, and this @ should be here, so that you will connect your domain. And for the subdomain process, what you have to do is you just have to do the same process, but instead of this @ here, you have to type your subdomain name, so that you can create a new subdomain. Like if I want to create a new subdomain, I'll type new dot then my domain name, whatever is my domain name. In my case, I'm using this domain now. This is the domain management panel of this visionx.com. I'll be pasting it here, and the IP address will be this that I have copied from here, and I'll paste it here, and I'll add the record. And after you will add the record, remember it clearly, you have to wait for 10 to 30 minutes to successfully complete the DNS propagation. If you will save the details here, then you will try to do the setting here, you will not be able to connect your domain, because it takes some time to propagate. It takes some time for domain to propagate and get connected to your IP address fully and functionally. So when you will create the record here, you have to wait for some time. After you will create the record like we created right now, I'll connect that domain to my AAPanel, and here is the connection process of how we can connect the domain to AAPanel. What you have to do is you have to copy your domain, whatever will be your domain that you want to connect. You will, for suppose I want to connect this hosting .visionx.com. this I want to connect with my this AAPanel, and I have already pointed the IP address to this subdomain here. Here is the subdomain, here is the IP address, and it's connected, and it has been 12 hours that I have connected it, and my DNS propagation will be successfully completed in those 12 hours. And now the second step is we have to connect the domain to this AAPanel. AAPanel gives us the setting to connect our domain by the AAPanel setting itself. So we'll go to the setting option here. Then what we'll do is we'll see this network access box here. In your case it might be somewhere else, but in my case it is here, or in your case it will be like this. It will be like this. What you will do is you will press Ctrl and then minus key, so that you can make the view clear. And now what you have to do is you have to copy that domain that you wrote, or that you made, or that you have to connect to this panel. And for that, what you will do is you will paste it here. In my case it is this domain hosting.visionx.com, and I'll try to save it. And now it is saving, and the panel will reload now. Now you have to configure your domain, and it is setting here so that you can access your domain. In here what you have to do is you have to paste your domain here. After these double slash and this colon, between this colon you will type your domain hosting.visionx.com, and then after colon this will be your port. It will be different in your case, and after this is the setting, and we have to get the setting code or string here. We'll go to our what we say panel, SSH panel here. Either we can copy this, or if you have already copied this configuration to your notepad or anywhere, you have to look for this IP address you were given first time when you were asked to log in. You have logged in from this URL, and in this URL you have to copy these numbers or the string after this slash. This is your setting string. You will copy this, you will go here and you will remove the setting here, and instead of the setting you will paste this number or this code. And now we have landed to our domain, but there's a problem. It is saying that your connection is not private, but you don't have to worry about this. We'll fix it after this. But let's click here on advanced and proceed to hosting. Remember this, I am doing this process on the incognito mode so that my browser will not store any cache and I'll not be stuck anywhere. And now I'll log into my account. You have to log in to your account like you usually do, and you will click on login and it will take you to the panel. Now your domain is connected to your panel, but it is not secure yet. For that you have to install the SSL. You have to go again back to the setting, and here you can see SSL is open, means it is on. You have to click on this modify, and here you can see the certificate domain is for this IP address or for these IP addresses. It is the first IP address and it is the second IP address. Now we have to change this SSL certificate to our domain. This is what my domain is. In my case, I'll copy it here. I'll go to the modify. I'll go to let's encrypt, and here I'll paste the hosting.visionx.com. It is my domain in my case. Your will be something else. You will keep this file verification option here, and you will click on install certificate now, and it will take little bit time, probably 1 minute, and your panel will be refreshed. Just wait a bit. Now your SSL certificate has been successfully configured, and here is your domain. Here is its SSL certificate, and now your domain is connected to your VPS. It will show not secure here, but after I think in 20 minutes or in 30 minutes it will be fixed automatically. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go get panic. And this was the process of connecting the domain. Now what you will do is you will copy this domain to your original tab here, and you will hit enter, and now my panel is secured with SSL and my domain is successfully connected. Now let's log in, and here we go. We have connected our domain and we have activated our SSL certificate, and I'll not save it here because I have to delete this VPS, and everything is working fine. Let me take you through the settings again. These are my settings. I have connected the hosting.visionx.com. In my case it is my subdomain. You have to paste your domain here, and my SSL certificate is also in my domain hosting.visionx.com, and these are my SSL certificates, and it's working completely fine. It's a new VPS. I haven't touched it till now, and it's working great. So this was the process, and in this process we went from 3-step process. First we pointed the domain, then we connected the domain to our panel, then we installed the SSL, and here we have successfully installed our SSL. We have successfully configured our domain with our AAPanel, and we have successfully installed the SSL as well, and your VPS or your AAPanel is now connected to your domain. Now there are some important points for you so that you will not be stuck. Even if you will be stuck anywhere, in many cases some people get errors while after connecting domain. That error is because either the SSL certificate is conflicting or either the domain is not propagated successfully. First, what you will do is you will, after connecting your domain to your IP address, you will wait for 30 minutes at least. Then the second thing, after you will connect your domain and you will not be landed to your AAPanel, or if the panel will not take the login username and password, what you will do is you will go to your SSH panel here and you will type some commands here. Those commands will be sudo su, then space, then dash, and enter. Then you will be navigated to your root IP, and here what you will do is you will type bt. It is the command for accessing the menu of AAPanel, and you will type bt. And if the panel will not take your credentials, you will in that case turn off your SSL by typing 27, and it will give you the output like this, and then you will take this URL and then you will open your panel with this URL that it will offer you. And even if it will not work, even if this, what you have to do is you have to reverse the process. And how you will reverse the process is you will type these commands, and those commands are, first is this, remove f the domain config. It will remove your domain config, so you will get back to your original IP address. Then second will be this, etc int.d bt restart. It will restart your panel, and after it will restart your panel, you can do one more thing. You can type bt, then you will hit enter in the, I am talking about console, and then you will see the options there, and you will select the 27th option there and you will hit enter. But this step is only if you will do this and still your panel is not working, then you will do this, so that you will turn off the SSL of that VPS. That is this etc int d.bt.default, and it will give you the URL via you can access the panel again, and that URL will be something like this. And this was the process of connecting the domain and installing the SSL, and I have also given you the roadmap of how you can. So thank you for watching this video. All the links or any command that is necessary will be on the description. Thanks for watching and see you.